Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Robby Nugraha. I'm from TBIA, and now I will give some reflection about previous meeting. And now we are going to talk about English teaching media of English feature. So it has been explained that language features are the linguistic element that functioned as one of the specification and characteristic that can be found along with the text. Beside the generic structures and social function of the various types of the text, the way we choose the teaching media to teach the language features is also problematic. The example of combination of several apps to create one organized system are stunning. So, as the writers also has been a student of the English language for years, integrated mobile apps in the classroom to enhance the learning of language features. So the language features has not been experienced yet, very intriguing to be tried. The most interesting system in the teaching media for language features in procedure text that use we use TikTok for the practicing and teaching paths, and using of WhatsApp for the post-learning paths to learn the language features in the procedure text. Also, this system emphasizes the importance of the evaluation process in any learning process, which is by give our feedback to the teacher at the end of the process. Feedback is so essential in teaching language skill, and teachers play three specific roles, like motivator, research, and feedback provider. The writers personally will use the material in the future class by doing the same thing as presented, except in the implementation of post-teaching activity can be replaced by video conference in Google Meet or Zoom to make it easier for a student to ask to get the answer directly from the teacher. Using the SIMR our course design model in the integration can also be a very smart idea. Another aspect to be understood by teacher is that the language feature is a various text need to be more noticeable to make learning more effective. So, as we know that Skong in 2009 stated in his research that, however, there is a general agreement among researchers that every learner needs to get some input, and not all input is equally beneficial to acquisition. In addition, some studies found that only exposure to targeted language is not sufficient for SLA, and that learner's cognitive process. So, noticing it's so important. According to the research, letting learners be engaged in meaningful language use for their exposure to the target language and drawing attention to be more particular. Language feature positively affect their understanding of language feature. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.